the Denver Nuggets come away with a clutch victory on the road to give them a 9-8 record on the road this season. They just played their NBA leading 17th road game of the season. They're now 9-8 on the road. One more tomorrow, and they come home for a 4-game homestand right after that. The Denver Nuggets will turn it up. Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, best duo in the NBA, winners of 6 of the last 7 games. Y'all, Denver Nuggets are cruising. AG coming back together. Michael Porter Jr. playing well. Y'all, the Nuggets, they about to get on the road. Let's tap into that and more on this episode. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. This is your boy, Swipa. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We're on the way to 15,000 subscribers this season. The Denver Nuggets get a great victory. The Denver Nuggets get a crazy victory. Despite all of the issues that they've been dealing with the away road schedule, they come away with a 122-117 victory. They go to 9-8 on the road. The Denver Nuggets win their 3rd straight game. And they now, or their 3rd straight game, they now win 6 of their last 7 games as well. The Nuggets are making moves, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. We've been talking about this all year. We said once we got to this point in December, they're going to have a really, really nice start to the season. They're going to have a very tough stretch of road games. They're going to play a lot of road games. They're going to have a nice homestand. They take care of every game but one. Now they're on the road. They won 2. They got 1 more versus the Charlotte Hornets tomorrow. And y'all, they take care of business. Then they got 1 home game versus the Warriors, another home game versus the Grizzlies, another home game versus the Thunder, and another home game versus the Hornets. Y'all, prime position. But today, the Denver Nuggets continue to show, the Denver Nuggets continue to prove they are, at their very best, and really at their floor, the best team in basketball. The way that the Nuggets are able to execute, the way they're able to execute on the stretch, the Denver Nuggets starters is the best starting 5 in the NBA. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA. Jamal Murray is one of the 20 best players in the NBA. And again, Jamal Murray missed 14 games this year. And despite that, the Denver Nuggets managed to have a winning record without Jamal Murray so far this season. I want to say 8-6. Somebody can correct me on there if you remember something differently. But they've been able to hold all this stuff together. And while they have been waiting for Jamal to get acclimated, while they've been waiting on the rest of the team to pick up around them with the young guns, having ups and down games. Today was an up and down game for them. It was a down game for everybody else except for Peyton Watson, who's been playing really well lately. Y'all, Nikola Jokic tonight, 31 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 12 of 17 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. He had 2 blocks, 3 steals, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, and he was a plus 29 in 34 minutes. Let me reverse that a little bit. Nikola Jokic was a plus 29 in the game the Denver Nuggets just won by 5 points. He's the best player in basketball. I know there's a lot of hoopla, bad shooting game versus the Clippers and the Rockets. 2 teams, by the way, he's been dominating for the last several years. 2 bad shooting games, an up and down game, 2 ejections versus bad teams in the Bulls and the Detroit Pistons. And all that added up to people saying he's sliding. But y'all, Joker has been going crazy. Joker has been playing well. Joker tonight, in a game that he didn't even have to necessarily put his foot on the gas, 12 of 17 shots, 2 of 2 from 3. Joker is continuing to show that what y'all thought was a slump, I can't just have a bad couple games. And again, Ranger Bird, happy holidays to everybody out there. 1,000% happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate all the holiday stuff that's happening around this year. You know, y'all, my people, continue to make great content for you. That's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to accomplish, y'all. Now, Joker in the last 7 games hasn't been pressed to have to score and do a whole lot. And again, he also was ejected in the game. And then another game, he didn't have to do anything at all. He's averaging 21, 10, and 8 in the last several games, shooting 59% from the field, 54% from three, and 86.5% from the line. If Joker doesn't get ejected in a game, the numbers look different. If the Mavs make him go into his bag, then his numbers look different. But I think a lot of people are sleeping right now. The last 7 games, his numbers were down, but his efficiency is crazy right now. Crazy right now. And tonight, man, again, Nick Claxton is a DPOY candidate. Sharp is also a very good player. Both of them had double-doubles today. Nick Claxton had 10 points, 16 rebounds, and 6 assists, career-high 6 assists for him tonight. And then off the bench, Sharp had 13 points and 10 rebounds. And they were throwing everything they could at Nikola Jokic tonight. And Nikola Jokic still dominated. Nikola Jokic, y'all, in this game, had an 80% true shooting. He had an 80% true shooting, 80.7, and was a plus 29. 10 of 15 from 2, 2 of 2 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He's dominating. So I love what he's doing. I love how aggressive he was, and I love how in control he was. And again, all this is about doing what you're supposed to do. The Nets presented a lot of issues. The Nets tonight, they shot 39% from 3 on 33 attempts. The Nuggets, though, they shot 42% from 3 on 26 attempts. Well, the Nuggets shot really well. They needed to in order to secure tonight's victory. The Nuggets had 25 attempts at the free throw line. They made 21. They were 84% tonight. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. Another game, y'all. The Denver Nuggets had 29 assists tonight. Guess how many turnovers they had? 6. 6. The Denver Nuggets had 29 assists. 29 assists and just 6 turnovers. So once again, like I've been trying to tell people, everybody is kind of making a really big deal about this, and that. Y'all, the Nuggets are right where they need to be. They're right where they need to be. The team is playing super well. The team is locked in. The team's doing a job. They're winning on the road with a heavy road schedule. And despite all that, they're continuing to take away what they need to do and dominate these teams and dominate these games. So I'm really, really, really happy with how they played tonight. I'm really happy with the effort from Joker. Again, Nets, they've lost now 5 straight. They were playing extremely hard today. I want to share this with y'all because somebody just brought it up. Crow just brought it up. Have you seen his jersey covered in blood? And so, again, he had 5 free throws tonight. Y'all, the Denver Nuggets did not take a free throw in this game until there's only a minute and change left in the second quarter. Look at his jersey. Look at his jersey. The Denver Nuggets didn't take a free throw. Jokic took the first free throw with a minute 17 seconds left in the second quarter. That's insane. And this is the jersey. This is what continues to happen to him on a game-by-game basis. We know this. Shout out to Ryan for getting the photo. We see this. But for some reason, NBA referees are super, super hesitant to call fouls for the Nuggets. It really, honestly, doesn't make a lot of sense. But this is what Joker looked like this game. And we know he looks like this often. But nonetheless, dominant game for Joker. Jamal Murray tonight, 32 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. 32 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. Insane game for Jamal Murray. He's just continuing again because he was dealing with the hamstring injuries. He had to get himself back into shape. He had to get himself back into position to be able to score at an efficient level and to just continue to go on a little bit of a run like he was last season. Again, I told you, last 40 games of the year last year, Jamal Murray averaged 23 and 6 and shot crazy from the field. Last 3 games, Jamal Murray's averaging 25 points a game, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. He's shooting 59% from the field. He's shooting 59% from 3, and he's shooting 80% from the line, and he's a plus 48 in those games. And something that's really slept on about Jamal Murray, y'all, that I didn't realize. Now, Jamal he's averaging 19 and 6 assists a game on 58 true shooting. It's not crazy. Last 5 games, 48% from the field, 44% from 3, 87% from the line, and he's shooting also on 21 and 5 assists over the course of the stretch. But y'all, listen to this. This is the slept-on part. Jamal Murray on the season shooting 47% from the field. Not crazy. He's shooting 89% from the line. That's very freaking good. Did y'all know that Jamal Murray this year is shooting 45% from 3? Jamal Murray has played 16 games this year. He's shooting 45% from 3. That's insane. Even if he's only played 16 games of the first 30 games. So this is what I'm trying to tell people, is that Nuggets are 20-10. That's pretty good. But I believe they're 8-6 without Jamal Murray. That's very good. And then they've only had him for 14 games. And in the 16 games they had him, I believe the Denver Nuggets are 12-4. They're 12-4 when the Denver Nuggets have had Jamal Murray this season. That is insane. So this is why I'm saying everything that you're seeing from the Nuggets, it all has to be added up into the fact that the team hasn't been whole for barely half the season. And then on top of that, Jamal Murray had to leave a game versus the Bulls because of an ankle injury. And then he twisted his ankle again versus Houston. And then Jokic got thrown out in the Detroit game. Jokic got thrown out in the Bulls game. And then Jokic had 2 bad shooting games. So this is what I'm saying is like, people are a little bit like, I don't know, like how good are the Denver Nuggets? And I'm trying to tell y'all, if you look into the actual numbers, you look into what's actually happened this year, the Nuggets are freaking cooking. They're really freaking good. The Denver Nuggets now have had Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic and the starters for just 13 games this year of 30 games. Again, some of that's because Jamal Murray missed 14 games. Jokic also sat out of back-to-back for rest. But did you know that in the 13 games that they played this year, the Denver Nuggets have a 126.4 offensive rating with the starters, a 112 defensive rating with the starters, their plus 14 net rating with the starters, a 62% assist percentage with the starter, and a 61 true shooting with the starters. So again, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They have a game versus Charlotte tomorrow, and they have 4 straight games at home right after that. And then they have an away game versus Golden State. They have 2 more games at home versus the Magic and the Pistons. They then have a away game in Utah, 2 straight home games versus the Pelicans and Pacers, and then they have away games versus the 76ers, Celtics, Wizards, Pacers, Knicks, and then at home versus the 76ers and Bucks. So again, it's going to get a little tight, but this is what I hear y'all. They play the Hornets, Warriors, Grizzlies, Thunder, Warriors, Magic, Pistons, Jazz, Pelicans, Pacers. They're going to be favored in every single one of those games, except for maybe at the Warriors. They're going to be favored in every one of these games. Now, they have to take care of business. They have to take care of business and do what they're supposed to do. There's no question. But this is what I want people to realize. And I've talked about this, and we've talked about this several times, that everything has to be put in context of what they've had to deal with. So, Murray, incredible game. Jokic, incredible game. Michael Porter Jr., 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line today, 3 of 5 from 2, 1 block, plus 13 in his minutes. Incredible shot making from Michael Porter Jr. Defense, good. Michael Porter Jr. Aaron Gordon tonight, y'all. 32 minutes for Aaron Gordon, 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, 5 of 6 from the field, a plus 19 with a steal. Y'all, Aaron Gordon, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Yo, Aaron Gordon, we're stacking good performances. We're stacking efficient shooting performances. That's what matters for AG, continuing to get more and more comfortable within himself as a shooter and as a finisher. Again, y'all, Aaron Gordon started this year off. I want to continue to say this, 52% from the line. 52% from the line. Y'all, look what Aaron Gordon is doing the last 6 games. Look at Aaron Gordon's numbers the last 6 games. He's shooting 25 of 30 from the free throw line in the last 6 games, 83%. 83% for Aaron Gordon from the free throw line. Yo, Aaron Gordon putting it together. Aaron Gordon is putting it together. This is what you want to see from him. You want to continue to see him continue to rise, continue to play well, continue to get comfortable with what he's doing, shooting well, all that stuff. Aaron Gordon last 6 games, 70% true shooting. 70% true shooting, 16 points a game, 6 rebounds a game, 4 assists per game, shooting 62.5% from the field, 42.3% from 3, and 84% from the free throw line. Get it. Give it to him. Give it to him. That's what he's supposed to be doing. Again, this number ain't going to last. He's not going to keep shooting 43% from the three-point line. But this is the thing for AG. I've told y'all about this multiple times. If AG hits 77% of his free throws, bruh, 77% of his free throws over the course of a regular season, we're having a different conversation about him. We're having a different conversation about him. The dude is playing super well right now. He's finding his rhythm, getting comfortable with himself, and he's taking care of business, and the Denver Nuggets are winning, and their offense is booming. Their offense is booming. So even, y'all, like I said, the starting 5 is coming together. Like I said they would. Like I said they would. But even if you want to do, like, how good the Nuggets have been the last 7 games, that they've been able to go on this run to win 6 of their last 7. They've just been taking care of business, man, and they're playing so confidently. That's the other side of this, is that when the Nuggets are at their best, they're a confident team, they're playing hard, and they're continuing to buy into what they're supposed to be doing. It's never about the competition. It's never about the competition. It's always about how they play together. It's always about how they play together. So the Denver Nuggets, they're 6-1. They're 6-1 in their last 7 games, 124.7 offensive rating, a 114 defensive rating. They're 5th in the NBA in net rating. They're 5th in the NBA in net rating. If you do total schedules, the Denver Nuggets have the 7th best offense in the league. They just had the 9th best defense in the league. They dropped to 11th tonight because of the game. The Nuggets are 5th in net rating. So, again, everybody's just kind of coming together now because the team is whole. That was the whole conversation. If the team gets whole, they start winning. Let's get to the bench tonight. Not a lot to write home about, but Peyton Watson today, 9 points and 3 rebounds, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 1 of 2 from 3, again, hitting his three-point shots. Now, he was a minus 14, but he was the best bench player. Why do I say that? He closed with the starters. He had a bad foul on Cam Thomas. It was a 4-point play, really bad foul on Cam Thomas. But he got a dunk off of a cut off of Jokic and Murray that really helped to steal the game. He was a minus 14 tonight. Christian Brown, 2 points, 0 of 3 from the field, minus 12. Reggie Jackson, 8 points and 3 assists, 4 of 13 from the field, minus 15. Julian Strother, 0 points, 0 of 5 from the field, multiple open shots, minus 10. Zeke, 2 points and 3 rebounds, and also fouled Cam Thomas on a 3-point shot, minus 9. DeAndre Jordan played in the first half, 6 minutes, minus 9. Again, Jokic was a plus 29 and a 5-point win. How does that happen? The bench today just wasn't good. The bench unit today they had 14 points today. 14 points. The bench, again, 62 points, 58 points, 40 points, 36 points. They had 28 points last game, I believe, 14 points today. So, but this is what's going to happen. Young players, I told you, they peaked for 5 games, and then they came back down a little bit, 28 and now 14. But again, versus tomorrow versus Charlotte, they got to pick it back up. They have to pick it back up because you don't want the starters carrying that load tomorrow versus that team. Can they come right back Christmas Day versus a healthy Golden State Warriors team? No Draymond, but Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Paz, Steph, Clay, Andrew, they're going to be there. So they have to continue to pick this up and get used to playing these minutes more. But again, I said this already. I said last year, Peyton Watson is the most talented player on the bench that has the highest ceiling, but you're seeing it more and more. Defensively, he's incredible. Offensively, he's continuing to figure that stuff out. And again, defensively, when he gets in trouble, when he uses too much of his body, he fouls somebody at a 4-point shot. Cam Thomas, get too close. Just contest. You're 6'8" with a 7-foot+ wingspan. Just get your hands up. So, y'all, it's just an incredible, incredible game for the Denver Nuggets. They're taking care of business. They won 6 of their last 7. They're on the Charlotte. They're on the Charlotte. Best player in the NBA, Jokic. Jamal Murray, Jokic, best duo in the NBA. They're on the way. See y'all on the other side.